considered, as some people's worst punishment is considered one of my greatest rewards. And in high school, you always hear about people talking about football and volleyball and other sports, but you never hear them talk about some of the hardest sports there are, like the forgotten sport, cross country. Before I met Coach Barnett and Coach Sellers, I always thought that running is because of punishment, or that's not going to have any play in what I do. Well, in cross country, you're basically an individual, and you have the ability to thrive as an individual. In the beginning days of cross country, you're going to have to go through a lot of difficulties, such as you're going to have to be able to push your body to the physical limit. You're going to have to be able to go further than you ever have before and go faster than you ever have before. You're going to have to build up your mileage day by day, 1 mile at a time, and in the end, you're going to have to do those miles faster and faster until you get better. You're going to have to overcome 3 obstacles. Now, they're going to be heavy breathing, discomfort, and sweat. Now, heavy breathing is because your lungs are trying to get to your muscles and provide them with enough oxygen to sustain themselves. And the discomfort is going to be because you haven't done the intensity that you're doing at that moment. You haven't done this much work in your life. And the sweating is what humans have over any other animal, because we're allowed to actively recover because we can sweat. Now, to get the full benefit of running without getting sore and producing too much lactic acid, you're going to have to be able to eat and drink the right things, the right kind of nutrition. The best kind of nutrition is going to be water. Water is going to be your best friend in running. Gatorade is usually thought of when athletes think about something to drink, but it's not really a good thing to drink because it has way too much sodium and other substances that you really don't need. You have to get the right amount of sleep. People usually think that you need 7 or 8 hours of sleep, but whenever you're running, you probably should add an hour longer because you haven't done the level of intensity of physical activities that you're doing now. The mindset of a runner has to be superior to all the others. It's going to be about motivation and about not having just a desire to excel in cross country, but having the desire to excel in everything. You're gonna change physically and mentally. Your mental stability is gonna get better. You're gonna appreciate things that you haven't before. You're gonna notice the small things, and you're gonna feel more physically fit. You're gonna be able to notice whenever you're running around with your friends that you're not as tired. Whenever they're on their hands and knees panting, you're just up standing strong. And you're going to be more physically aware of all the things around you. You're going to be able to focus more on things, and it's going to be all around better attentiveness. And you're going to have physically enhanced attributes such as you're going to probably be skinnier or more fit because you're running more than 45 minutes a day, which means you're burning pure fat. In the end, after putting everything together, as long as you get in and you do the right things and you do it the right way, you should get the rewards you want. And you'll get to individually succeed where you thought you never would before. And you have the chance to get better at everything you do. And this is going to be a great experience for not just the person who joins, but even everyone around them.